What's good, y'all? It's Friday, and if it's Friday, that means it is your opportunity to be heard on Audible Sports Podcast, where sports meets life and culture. I am half of that dynamic duo that is Bobby G and Wildcard Mar. What's happening, Brody?
Yo, 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 you see the damn t-shirts? You know what it is. It's the Audible Podcast, bitches. Get with it. Get with us. Get down or lay down. Nah, let me chill out. What it do,
It's,
man? Hey, man, it's Happy Friday, man. You know what it is, man. Audible Podcast. Your man, Juan Carmar in the bit, and I'm with my bro, Bobby G, man. Let's get it, dog. Let's get it. I'm ready to have a good time today. Let's go.
Absolutely. Merch coming to a store near you. So, man, yours looking a little bit more colorful than mine. I'm hating right now. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
let me saturate my image a little bit. So what's going on here?
Nah. I threw it over the hoodie. I think that's what it is. I made it look different. You feel me? So I threw it over the hoodie. So
We're working on something.
either
Uh,
that, either that, either that is the it's the royal blue. It's the royal blue. It makes it pop.
Oh, oh, there we go. Oh, I think we look. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better right there. Yeah. All right. Now that we done got that out of the way, um, yeah, it's Friday. We got him in the chat already. What's happening, boy, Allen? Yeah, this is why we never give Mark caffeine.
Yeah, man. Hey, caffeine can't even do nothing for me, man. I'm high off of life, baby. Let's go.
Also, I now yes, if you didn't know, I am the tribal chief of the podcast world. I've self-proclaimed. Let's go. Tribal chief of the podcast world. There we go.
Hey, y'all gotta
And of
chill.
course, AT signing there. Happy Friday, AT.
Hey,
We're gonna
T.
see if we get to it with the fresh off the presses. Uh, yeah. So we got a good one. Hopefully this one is, I don't want to say be intellectual, man, but we're gonna try and make this conversation as deep as possible. But
Ooh.
before we get into anything, y'all know what it is. Go ahead, do me a favor. Follow the rest on your screen. Go ahead, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Turn notifications on so you know the next time that we're here and you can be heard, which is every Friday, 7:05 Eastern,
Yes.
4:05 Pacific. So I think
Yes.
we actually got off on time today. So probably
CP.
get yourself
Yes.
a pat on the
All
back. Get
right.
yourself a pat on the back.
CP. All right.
Yeah. And if you can't follow those directions, maybe this will help you. Scary white girl, how you doing, scary white girl? How's your day going? Like, just do what she says, or she will show up in your closet
We was doing
about three
good
in the
because
morning.
no, we was doing good because she did not appear last night. We were doing good.
She didn't. She did not. She did not.
We were doing good, Bobby. Damn it.
Oh man. Yeah, but listen, we got a good one. Get this rundown. We're gonna talk about, man. Hey, a lot of talk about the U.S. versus Canada hockey game last night. A lot of people hyped up for it who are not traditional hockey fans. I was a little bit hyped for it. But my question is, do American athletes actually have country pride?
Mm.
We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about it. Not just hockey. I'm talking all sports. The
Mm.
other thing, with all the talk about, what can be done about the All Star game, how do we fix it, do this and that, the answer usually comes to put up $1 million, and like, why does it always have to be money financially incentivized? You guys make 30, 40, $50 million a year. So are NBA players too entitled?
How much more you want?
Right. Like, are NBA players too entitled? So we're gonna talk about it, as well as our shout outs and honorable mentions, and of course, Fit Friday challenge and our quote of the week. And actually, I have a revised mental check in. I've been doing a lot of thinking about it, so I'll debut that today. But before we get into that, man, y'all know what it is, man. Bang, bang, make sure I put up the right artwork. Uh, uh, uh. That is not the right artwork. Not yet, at least. Bang. Shout outs and honorable mentions. And of course, it's still Black History Month. So we'll start off with a Black History shout out. You got one for this week, Mom?
Yeah, man. I love peanut butter and jelly. Uh, so I'm gonna shout out George Washington Carver for making peanut butter. Man, I
Uh,
don't know I would be if George Washington Carver did not do that. Little known fact: there's a George Washington Carver museum somewhere out here in Missouri. Can't
mm,
remember exactly where it is. I've been out here a couple of times to it, and they kind of got like a little display for George Washington
mm.
Carver and all that stuff. So yeah, man. Hey, man. There's a lot of kids that be messed up. If didn't invent the peanut butter. He ain't got nothing to do with the allergy. That ain't on him. I ain't throw that slander on my man G Dub C. Y'all ain't gonna throw that slander on my man G Dub C. All right, that allergy thing is y'all problem. That's a you problem. All right, that ain't G Dub C's problem. Y'all gonna throw that slander on my
That's
man.
like until you're
Yeah,
starting way too early. Shout out to Mr. Kendrick Lamar. You shout out this man out every
I
week.
mean,
We're not
hey, but
doing that today.
but to be fair and sidebar quick conversation and let's make this real
How to say
quick.
peanut butter is crack for fat kids.
Yeah, not for real. Hey man. Yeah, I mean, I might have had a little big back when I was little. I know I definitely got one now, but regardless, quick conversation. I mean, we just got to be honest. This man Kendrick has literally beaten a dead horse for a year and a half on the same dude, and just literally is just obliterating this dude. I don't know how you come back from this. I mean, yeah,
Easy.
you can.
You put out an album and get 95 million streams.
Well, yeah, yeah. You are right. If the streams are there, yeah, definitely, because people are definitely gonna tune in to hear what you say in response of, this man just called you a p foul in front of the whole world, not just the nation, the world. Um, so yeah, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see.
Yeah, and I swear I had a PB and J like last week. Yeah, it was so good with the Concord grape jelly.
That's
Not
that's
not
why
not the regular grape, the
I know.
Concord grape.
That's why you my dog. That's why you my dog. That's why you my dog. See,
Hey,
there's a difference between that Concord and just regular grape, and people don't
yeah.
understand. Like so, on that Concord, I don't know. It kind of it has a different taste. It's different, and I don't care what nobody say. Hey, you ain't never too old for a PB and J. I don't care what nobody say.
AT, stop it.
Ain't
She
too.
ain't straight so much.
I can see. I mean, she has displayed that literally for the last few months on the show. But ever since the whole beef has been started, she has displayed her deep disdain for Mr. Aubrey, aka Jimmy, and it has gotten even worse. Every time we bring it up, and it has gotten even worse since the Super Bowl. Have you noticed
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
It's gotten worse since the Super Bowl. Like Auntie is out of
absolutely.
control.
I'm
She's
saying
out of control. Out of
I'm
control.
out of control. You're out of control. This whole party's out of control. uh, but for my Black History shout out. It's actually I was watching this movie last night and I was expired.
Hmm.
I was inspired. Um, I was watching The Express last night.
Mm,
For those who don't know, it's the Ernie Davis story.
good
So
story.
that's where my shout out is going to Ernie Davis. He's the first black player to ever win the Heisman Trophy. Went to the University of Syracuse, led them to a national title in 1959. He was a three-time All-American in 59, 60, and 61. He was the number one overall pick in the NFL draft in 1962 by the then Washington Redskins and was traded like literally immediately because the owner of the Redskins refused to have black players on his roster. So he was traded to the Cleveland Browns, where he was supposed to team up and form what could have been probably the greatest backfield in the history of football with he and Jim Brown, but unfortunately, he was diagnosed with leukemia and never played a down in the NFL. He passed away at the age of 23. So, salute and shout out to Ernie Davis, also known as the Elmira Express.
Mm-hmm.
Um, man, would a, like what could have been, man, had that not happened to the young man. Yeah, I mean, maybe Jim Brown doesn't retire as the all-time leading rusher in NFL history because he would have been splitting carries with Ernie Davis. Yeah, so, but yeah. You got any other shout outs, regular people shout outs?
I definitely want to shout out, Paige Bakers. Hey, just climbed. I think she just hit ninth all time UConn women's basketball all time scoring list.
Let him get this.
Uh,
the
Auntie,
key, the guy makes good music. You can't. He makes good
Auntie,
music. That's how he got so far.
Auntie. It was Degrassi's fault. All right. That if y'all didn't want him to progress, you should have ended Degrassi a long time ago. It's y'all fault. All right. You should have left him in the wheelchair. All right. That's all I'm saying.
Alan
No,
said,
but
shout out to The Rock for making a random return on SmackDown tonight. All right, all right, all right.
oh yeah.
Big
Oh,
Ron checking in. Bomb clot,
Bum the
blood
clock.
clot, and Wimby.
Bum
Yeah,
the
we're gonna
clock.
talk about that for a splitty.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, yeah, man. Now Paige, if she does it right by the end of the weekend, she can go from ninth to sixth on that list,
Mm,
and jump a couple ladies on that list. So, man, she been balling, man. She been doing her
yeah,
thing. And I mean, think about the list of women that have played uh, at UConn basketball that she is passing.
facts.
So, Paige, yeah, she one of them. She like that. I think it's funny that Caitlin Clark got a lot of hype, and I don't know about you, but for me, for some reason, I think a lot of people forgot about Paige Beckers, and I'm like, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. Like, I get y'all giving Caitlin Clark this love and all that, but if you
Yeah,
really want to give a white girl some love, man, that Paige Beckers, she like
yeah,
that. She like that. So I'm talking
yeah.
about
She
she
be
got
hooping.
she hoop like she could be at the Rucker.
He, he said Paige Beckers to play at the Rock. Hey, real
hey,
talk
hey,
though.
in Black History Month, in the month of February, in the Rucker. Oh
All right.
baby.
We got Allen said, shout out to Zach Martin, 9-time Pro Bowler, 7 All Pros, only 6 career holding calls in 11 seasons. Definitely. He announced his retirement.
Yeah.
Uh,
Had- call it a career, man.
and of course, Jay on MIC, but nah, man, leave that shit alone. He was great at protecting nothing. Cowboy
I,
Love, follow directed by Cowboy Hate. I love it. I love it. I
I
love
love it. Hey, that's what makes a show, bro.
it. And we got
D.
the Jess girl checking in. What did I just walk into? Hey, man. Hey.
Never know
Hey,
what my
dog.
hey man, say man.
Yeah. But oh, hey, we got April. That leads me to my first shout out.
Mm.
Uh Yankees. The Yankees. Guess what they done did?
Hey yo, I
They
think that's
got rid of the facial hair policy.
that's crazy, bro. What took them so long, man?
I'm saying, man, y'all worried about people not having beards. You better worry about them getting up to the plate and taking care of the Avengers in LA. Because
Mm-hmm.
that's the problem. That probably caused you to miss out on a few free agents as well. Oh, I can't, because
Mm.
I know. I tell you what, I was in the military. I was forced to shave every day. And first, when I got out of the military, the first job I interviewed for, they was like, "Yeah, you can't have a beard." I said, "Yeah, nah, this ain't the place for me." I did that for
Mm-mm.
8 years. I'm keeping my beard. Nah. So yeah, that's a big deal to some men. So shout out to the Yankees for finally, you know, getting rid of that nonsense. Who got coming in?
Nah,
Kind of they went crazy comments. But Big Ron, Page, and Cameron Brink been my two faves for the longest. All right, definitely
yeah,
respect.
definitely, show. Nah, I'm with
Oh
you.
my,
It did take it did.
Alice shot back. Jay, when was your last Super Bowl?
Oh, that's what we doing.
I'm saying, let's get a horn for
Uh,
Ever with the Yankees, yeah.
Yankees. But nah, and April, she kind of went into more in depth about the amendment of what they did. But I mean, I understand it. They're not going to let you like be looking like Brandon Marsh from Philly be looking like a Loch Ness monster, looking crazy as hell. They ain't gonna let you do that. But a well groomed, beard and facial hair, is weird because I mean, you just for all these years the Yankees just never let you do it
Mm-hmm.
under Big George. Big George Steinbrenner went with that man. He was so militant in his thought process in such a military way. He went with none of that, dog. He went with none of the showboating. He was with just win, just go out there, dominate, win, and act like you've been there, but don't be like no fool looking crazy. So and now that it's more,
Yeah, Avery, clarifying. In
yeah.
Guerrero, you can have a well-grown beard, but it has to be low. Still can't have a
Mhm.
crazy beard. But at
It
least
can
I
be
can
looking
have it.
exactly, and just period. So Um, yeah. I mean, baseball is
It's
just
the
one of those
same.
things
See,
where
you made a nice. You said something nice about somebody for once, bro,
hey,
and then you had to go and get man.
hey, hey,
Bro, you back
hey,
on punishment.
now that's his Vanilla Slim. I get it. I get it. That's his Slim Jim. His Vanilla Slim Jim. I get it. I understand.
Just 3 years was Jay trying to strike back. Oh man.
Hey,
Jay was
hey,
I went back
hey,
to
that is true. Hey, Allen, was you alive when the Cowboys won that last Super Bowl? I mean,
yeah.
yeah, that's what you really need to answer because I know you still a little young, so and it's been what 30 plus, so you know,
He said no. Emphatic no. No.
hey, born in '93. Oh, he just seen one of them. He just seen one of them. Barely seen one of them. Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh.
That's
Ron
crazy.
hopping in, Ron dog piling now.
He said we need VCRs to watch Cowboys. That's crazy.
We need that VHS footage.
Yeah. Hey. Remember we be in school and they used to roll it on the cart with the TV? Yeah.
Oh man.
That's what they're gonna have
Yeah,
to
who
do.
who
That's
else we
good.
got?
That's
Yeah, I like Ron. Hey, shout out to the boy Wimby. He's out for the rest of the season. If you haven't heard,
that sucks.
discovered blood clots. Let's hope for the best. Hope he's able to get back on the court. I think I read a stat. With his particular diagnosis, 84% or 85% of people have been able to return to their sport. So, um, yeah, man, let's hope the young man gets the opportunity to resume his career.
Hmm.
Definitely shout out to Wimby.
Yeah, no doubt. And
Mm-hmm.
I hate to see that happen to that young brother, man.
Yeah,
Was having a good season, was balling his little ass off, man. But my thing is man, I hope he, just when you hear blood clot, man, you like, damn, man, hey, man, whoo, blood clot, whoa, yeah, that's dangerous. So hopefully he all right.
so now the question is, when was the last time you even sniffed a title game? I'll wait.
Yeah, yo, this
Jay,
is getting
Jay,
crazy, bro.
Jay got mad.
This yo the NFC. Yo, I love it when NFC like people just be getting at it after it, bro. It's like the hate is so real, bro. The hate is so real.
Yeah.
Like football season's done, and they not even they weren't even in the conversation of it. But they getting after it right now, dog. I love it.
Right. He's just congratulating this man on his retirement. When last time you won the Super Bowl? Right. Like, wow, bro. Wow. Really? That man can't even enjoy his Hall of Fame player retiring.
I ain't win no Super Bowl though.
I'm saying.
Wow, that's crazy. Oh man, that's
Says
crazy.
guys who didn't see one till this year. I don't hate watched it as much as Philly though.
Mm,
Yeah.
that is so funny, man. That is so,
I mean, what do I know? I'm a Browns fan, so I'm gonna let them have it.
yeah. Hey, I heard you about to get a new kicker, bro. I heard Tucker on his way, dog.
Let's move on.
I heard.
We also want to shout out Bobby Portis, who apparently can't read the labels of pill bottles, uh, and messed around and found out that the league can read them very well. He's suspended for 25 games. He'll be able to return, I think, with like 3 or 4 games left in the regular season.
Oh Lord, come on, bro.
Yeah, like bruh. And I guess the story is he his personal trainer, or not his trainer, somebody he knows gave him a pill and told him it was Toradol, and it wasn't. Let's go show you, man. You can't, man. If you kind of put stuff in your body, man, you gotta know exactly what it is, where it come from, especially if you make millions of dollars a year, bro. Like, come on,
Bobby.
Ain't no pill out there worth checks. Like Stephen A. said, man, lay off the weed.
No. That ain't weed. This ain't weed.
I know, but I'm saying, like, bro, you let a pill take it, bro. For real.
Bobby Portis.
Yeah.
Bobby, look at me, bro. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now of this ship. Bobby Portis. Look, bro. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? You are not a superstar.
They still let them talk about the Carolina a bit further the playoffs the last 25 years in the cap. He's still doing that.
But my thing is, Bobby Portis is not a superstar. He cannot afford things like this,
Right.
you know, to overcome a situation like this.
Oh wow, protected his free agent made more of a difference.
Bro, that's crazy. I can't believe Bobby Portis would be so careless to put his career in jeopardy like this. Like, come on, bro, this is crazy.
Bama education.
He said,
Jay, I'm gonna let you know. You don't stop.
Hey, yo, I gotta chill, bro. Yo, yeah, I gotta chill.
This time about gonna be looking for protein and take Percocet.
Yes,
Arkansas.
God, man.
Oh man.
That's crazy, bro. Like, come on, man. I just come on. Like, Bobby Portis, you gotta be smarter than that. You've been around the league long enough.
She said, Jay, hey, get off Bama. Hey, Jay, don't have my auntie stalking you from podcast to podcast. She will. She will watch In the Hoop later just to straighten you out. Yeah.
And another thing, Jay, that's what she gonna say when she get over there. Another thing, Jay. Hey, crazy. She gonna be following that man from podcast.
When the big ass eyes, big guy, he should be able to see the future and avoid all of this.
There you go, Ryan.
This
My
is
dog.
a,
Hey, dab it up, Ryan. That's what I'm talking about. That
I'm
was
saying
good. That was
that
good.
man
That was
told the joke that wasn't perverted. I'm proud of you.
good. Oh man, that's funny, bro.
I'm here for it. Saban is gone again. Oh, she don't care about football, Jay. It's about Alabama. Period. I told you, my family's from Alabama.
Roll.
I was born in the North. My family, their hearts are in Alabama. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, they got nothing to do with no damn Crimson Tide. Uh, but yeah, Bobby, come on, learn how to read them labels, and messing up your money, man. Messing up your money for something so stupid too. I mean, if you want a vacation, just go to the coach. Yo, man, I need a break. I need a mental health break. That's all you had to say. You ain't have to
Yeah,
give up no checks.
yeah, yeah. We'll talk about it
Uh,
later. On how exactly you could have gotten away with that.
yeah, and you know, have some pride about yourself. And
Mm.
speaking of pride, that's what we starting off with, man. You know, last night was this great hockey game, USA versus Canada. A lot of people got up for it, but my questions to people is not even just hockey, like all. Um, if you followed the Netflix, they got the documentary about the Olympic basketball tournament, and if you watch it, like I watched the whole thing, finished it yesterday. Uh, it feels like the players from other countries, like they took that tournament more serious than like going for the NBA title. Like to them, beating Team USA, it was like it. Like they give a damn about an NBA championship. If they would have beat Team USA, that would have been the highlight of their careers. So my question is, on the other side, like, do American athletes really share that same sense of pride of country?
Mm.
Um, and so I pose it. I pose it starting with you before we get to the chat. What's your thought? Do American athletes have the same sense of pride as our foreign counterparts?
To be honest, I think they do. Um, and I think to be fair to the American athlete, especially when it comes to every 4 years, whether it's winter or summer, the Olympics, especially the Olympic sports, those athletes for sure definitely take a greater pride into it. And then, like your NBA stars or, big athletes who are make uh, buttloads of money and then they gotta turn around and be an Olympic athlete. you know uh, it may look like they don't care, but they got cameras and document a lot of things, and they show them putting in their work and putting in the effort and training and practicing just as much as it was just another event of their sport. So I think they always take it serious. I mean, when you're at that level of professionalism, you have to take it serious because you don't get there
Mm-hmm.
by mistake. So you got to take it serious, because if you don't take it serious, you're not at that level. To even have this question. Um, but I think it's also almost a pride thing, as in just the fact that it's the name of your country on the front of your chest. And we've had this conversation before, especially when it comes to black athletes in particular, and
Mm.
kind of the dynamic of having USA on the front of their chest. But there's still a sense of pride because, I mean, where else were we born? I mean, I wasn't
Mm.
born nowhere else. So I think when it comes
Okay.
to country versus country, or things when it comes to representing things like that, I think they always take it with pride. Because and the results are there. I mean, look at majority of these Olympics. USA they be mopping, mother. They be mopping.
Right. Yeah.
So you can't tell me there ain't no pride in that. If you mopping,
But
when
is it?
you're mopping. You
But is
can't tell
it?
me.
I'm gonna look at a couple of these comments before I pose this next question.
Yeah,
Auntie says, when confronted with another country, yes, but just from day to day play, no, not really. And
that's fair.
I think I get that right. And then
I know
Jay
exactly what.
says, right. Jay said, same sense of pride. No, other countries act like they won't be granted access back home if they lose. Uh,
Hey,
as I
some
mean, that could be facts. Some,
I, I was about to say, all jokes aside, Jay is right on that. I mean, there's
yeah.
some countries are like, don't bring your ass back if you don't come back with no medal, bro.
And Ms. April says, I think they have more pride when it's USA against everyone else, not so much when they are playing in the US for their normal team of sport. And that'll bring me to my next question to you, or for everybody in chat included. Um, is it more ego than pride? Because in watching this documentary about the Olympic basketball, it started from when Team USA lost the world championship. And the first thing everybody's, LeBron was the first major athlete to stand up and say, basically, I'm playing in the next Olympics. And then the next thing he does is he text Steph, he text KD, and they watch the documentary. That's literally like they didn't even acknowledge the fact, like, oh, it was like, oh, I got the text from LeBron, and it was like, yeah, let's go. And then Steph said the same thing, like, oh, LeBron text, it's LeBron. So it was like, it's almost like they doing it just because LeBron asked, not like because the country is losing bad. Nah, this is our sport. It was like, nah, LeBron asked me, so yeah, we did it. And that's where I'm like, is it more ego than pride? It was literally like LeBron just basically was like, yo, we need to save the day. And not for the country. We just need to do it because we can.
Hey, Auntie is gonna kill me for this because she knows
Oh.
that she. You can't tell me that ain't no damn egotistical shit, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, man. Hey, let's go be the Avengers. Save the basketball world for
That's literally
US.
what they did. And Jose said, yeah, egos have gotten completely out of
Come
control.
on. You can't tell me that's ego driven. You cannot tell me that it is not ego driven. Auntie, I know you love your Bron, but you cannot tell me that it's not ego driven and not pride to sit here and say, hey man, let's regulators round up. Like, and let's just dominate. Like, come on. Let's be honest about this situation. Bron said, let's get the best of the best in the USA and let's get it all together. And and Auntie, you're right. I think to a certain extent, ego must exist. And that's fine. I'm okay with that. But when ego is the driving force of a decision like that to make it all happen, I think that put it all together. That wasn't
They
pride.
were saying not that bad. Not yeah, because you watch the whole thing and just like when you watch the doc. I don't know. Have you seen any of the episodes yet? It's 6 episodes and about
Yeah,
an
it's
hour
pretty.
apiece.
Yeah, I think it's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You notice like watching the other countries, they're just
It's just prideful. Like
and they're
happy to
passionate. Like they are like Nicholas Batum. Like I mean I wanted him. I wanted the Cavs to try and trade for him this year.
mm,
I thought he'd be a great vet to add. We have a chance to win a championship. I thought he'd be great to have on the bench. I didn't know he was as vocal as he was. I saw like he cussed out the whole damn team.
well
And they just sat there and took it.
because on his national team, he's the man.
Shout out to the boy Botkins. We'll be linking up. He'll be
Hey,
in Vegas next month. He'll be in
what
Vegas.
up, Bob?
We gonna go. I know he on this whole losing weight thing, but we gonna get him fat again. You know what I'm talking about. We gonna take down some pints.
I mean, think about it, man. I mean, you're talking about a situation where, and at some point in
So
time,
saying haste to lose when you know you're the best. What's wrong with that? Yeah, nothing at all. But again, my question is: was it for the country, or was he showing that kind of he's bigger than the game?
we know
Remember,
good and damn,
USA Basketball asked all these dudes to play,
and they all said
and they
no
said no.
for years.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, this was Steph's first time playing in the Olympics.
First and probably last.
Yeah. And basically only because LeBron asked him.
Well,
So it really
I mean,
was again. It wasn't for the country. It was
well,
for
no,
LeBron.
it can't be for the country because at the same time, if you've been asked so many times before and you turned it down, and then like this is pretty much your last opportunity to play for Team USA, ain't nothing wrong with adding that to your legacy. Especially if I'm Steph, like I didn't win
Yeah.
championships, I didn't win MVPs, I didn't got big checks. Hey, throw a gold medal on that bitch. Hey, that looks really good to
Mhm.
my basketball career. So yeah, I mean, come on, man. I don't know. I can't, man. It's
So, but I just yeah, like uh, I mean I can't answer that, but like that's again. So basically, are you saying he was more prideful about playing in the NBA versus the Olympics?
what,
Baka
Brian?
say NBA, yeah. She said I'll put it back up again. Baka says NBA players don't care anymore. Look at the All Star game. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. But the question right now is Baka is do all athletes, not just in like the focus right now is NBA player because of the documentary, but do all athletes uh, do we have a sense of pride of country or is it just pride of self versus our foreign counterparts? Like they're going out. Jay mentioned it, like, and we definitely know on the soccer field, soccer players like they've literally been killed for losing
Mm-hmm.
to other countries. It's happened.
Yes,
Um,
that's real. That's real. You know what it is,
so
Bobby? I think it's also just you can always mask it for doing it for the country. You can have your ulterior motives to do it, whether it's ego, self marketing or whatever, and always mask it as a way to, hey man, I'm for the country. So I mean,
freaking Ron.
hey, Ron is my idol, low key, but I ain't gonna.
Stop hating. It's not hating. It's
I'm
literally
not.
basically LeBron did put together the Olympic team and not like even Kobe. I'm glad Allen brought up Kobe because remember it was basically Coach K that
Mhm.
had to call Kobe. Not like they. How many times did they try and get Kobe into the Olympics? And he was like, "Nah." Coach K literally had to call, personally call
Yeah.
him to get him to play.
Hey, come on, Kobe. Come on, man. Yeah. So I mean, it's like that.
Yeah, and I could see certain players like we talk about Jason Tatum feeling a certain way because of how people think he was treated this Olympics. Remember, LeBron went through the same thing. LeBron, D Wade, and Melo. Remember that first Olympics? They sat the bench and watched the USA get bronze. And because Larry Brown wouldn't play him.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. Got you. And that's what it is. Jay said ego versus pride, and that's what it is. Like these other countries are playing again. Like beating the United States at anything is that's it. That's the height of their accomplishments.
Yeah, but I mean, let's also look at this and more in depth. I'm pretty sure how certain players, like especially black players dealing with America on their chest, have some kind of, might feel some type of way,
Okay.
but you have pride about it. I'm pretty sure those other country guys in other countries, like what was the place Ukraine. I'm pretty sure they probably
Mm-hmm.
feel some type of way about maybe about their country and but they still have pride of where they came from because that's what I
See
mean.
this and okay. And so you're saying they didn't do it because it was LeBron, the superstar. They did it because they knew he was serious and they all wanted to win.
And that's okay,
But
Auntie. What we're saying is the motive to bring it all together was it
yeah,
for
they didn't want to win because
they
Grant
wanted to
Hill
win.
called them. Yeah, Grant Hill called them. They didn't want to win then. That's my thing. Why did it have to be LeBron? Grant Hill called him. Colangelo, he's the president of USA. I'm sure he called first,
Hmm.
and it was a no.
Yeah, yeah. But when Brian called,
Yeah. Oh yeah. We got you, man. Obviously, it depends on the sports. Certain sports, I agree with Averill and Allen said that as well. Uh, other sports do.
She says, Auntie says she ain't talking to me no more.
Jason Escobar didn't have that. Hey, that's a great documentary too. You go watch the two Escobars, man. At 30 for 30, that's a great doc. Uh, the we got a Twitch comment. What's happening? And yeah, she's. I'm not talking to you more. That's so cold, so cold.
No, hey, Auntie be giving me that cold shoulder, man.
All right, got 12. Shout out to our Twitch viewers. Uh, for those who don't know, yeah, we are available on Twitch now. Do any of you guys have a problem with Dirt and Whiskey who played in the NBA for 21 years and not once played for Team USA in the Olympics? By the time he retired, he lived in the U.S. longer than he lived in Germany. Hey, that's a good point, and I know he did, but he only gained his citizenship recently, so I can't say I have a problem with it. He gained his citizenship in what, like 22, 20? It was very recent.
Yeah,
So
yeah, but yeah, because he was playing under pretty much like most foreign basketball players under visa,
yeah,
work visa.
he's on the work visa. So no,
Yeah,
man, I don't have a problem with that. Even if, let's say, he got his citizenship, a few years into living here, I still wouldn't have a problem. His loyalty would be to his country of birth. I wouldn't have a problem with that.
however, I do have a problem with Embiid all of a sudden wanting to chase his gold medal, and all of a sudden he's American and switches over uh, his nationality to get a gold medal.
Right.
I, I
I think once you pick a side, that's where you should stay. You can't go
yeah,
back and forth. I agree with that.
I thought that was weird. So I mean,
Let's say
uh,
Dirk should play for his country, not for the U.S. I say I ain't
yeah,
had no beef with that.
no, I had no beef with it because he was German and he played for Germany. I mean, I had no
So
beef
remember
with it.
Dirk got Chris Kaman to play for Germany.
Yo, that's absolutely crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I remember that. I mean, it didn't make no difference, but still. But no, man. Hey, man. At the end of the day, man. I think.
I just meant that about uh, the LeBron. I just meant about that comment, Mar. I love my nephew. You losing weight. You don't look like Saucy Santana no more. What is going on? What is happening with the world today,
Saucy Santana is
man?
absolutely banana.
Oh man. Follow
I don't,
directions on your screen
how, do,
while I
how do you
recuperate.
how do you follow up after some comment like that, bro? I mean, I don't know how you
Uh,
even anything like that. Hey, but hold on. I will say this. I need people to realize this about these two games, about that hockey game with the Four Nation tournament.
oh my God. Pause, Auntie.
I
All the way. Oh, for Alice, that's your new wrestling name.
no, no time out. Wait, clean that all the way up, Auntie. All of that up. Clean all of that up. No, no,
Saucy Jaws.
clean that up. Clean that up. Yo, you got to clean that. Don't tell no man he got saucy jaws. What are we doing,
Saucy
Auntie?
Jaws.
What?
Hey.
What are we doing? I don't know. I don't. You sure you love me, Auntie? I don't know. That don't feel like love right now. The way that does not feel like love. That
Oh man.
wow.
Oh man.
I don't know how I feel
Oh
about it
man,
right now.
I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
Bro, this is absolutely bananas right now. But no, I will say this that I want people to understand about those two games for the hockey. Those were exhibition games. Those I can't, bro. I can't. Did you really just do that, bro? I mean, hold on, hold on. Everybody pause the damn. Everybody pause the damn show. Hey, the fact that you joined in on this foolishness to to switch the names, the fact that you did that, and to add more gasoline to the foolishness fire that Auntie started by calling a grown man that he know you had jaws. And exactly, I need you to really explain what exactly is saucy jaws. Because I have a visual, but I don't have an actual definition, and I need some clarification. Because if you give me your definition, I need to clarify
Hey,
if your definition is close to my vision. That's all I'm saying. But if your definition is close to my vision, I am highly offended that you call me saucy jaws. All right?
hey, hey. Oh my god.
Hey, kill the
Hey.
feed, bro. They gonna kill us. Yeah. Oh, my.
Oh no, it's too late, LT. You can open
Yeah.
Pandora's box all the way open.
All the way open.
All the way.
Golly.
It's just I like how the media get on American athletes about pride, but when Caitlin Clark was snubbed by Team USA, they wanted her to exercise her right to play for Team Italy to go against the predominantly black USA team. Too bad Italy didn't qualify. I never heard anything about her post. I never heard that. That's news to me. But yeah,
Yeah.
that would be messed up.
Yeah. No, get that. I heard them
That's news to
Italians.
me. Yeah, pretty appreciate for putting me on to that. I did not know that at all. Yeah, Jay said not with the rest of them.
Yeah.
Man, I'm tell you know who does like your new nickname though. A huge fan of it.
I don't know.
Right, she's a huge fan of your new nickname. She likes it.
Hey man, I'm out. You know, this foolishness is. Look what you started.
Oh man,
This is wild, bro. This
Lord
probably got
have mercy.
Hey, Lord. The Lord is he's working on all of y'all still. I could tell he's still working on all y'all. He's still working. He's still working. He's still trying to get y'all right.
Oh
I know.
man.
This is crazy, bro.
Oh man, I definitely got to clip that. She said, "I'm sorry, not sorry." I'm sorry, not.
Hey, to be honest, even if you were sorry, Auntie, you came at me. Whoa. In such a real disrespectful way. I didn't even know if I could even accept your apology or not. So hey, appreciate it, Jay. I'm glad. I'm glad that does not, trigger when you think it's all she jaws. I'm glad. So thank you, AP. It's insanity, bro. This is for real. This shit's crazy, man. Hey man, come on, man, keep it moving, man. Cause this shit has gotten off the
Oh, this is here gonna do it. You said I think the Canada USA hockey match recently seen more about sticking it to Trump because of the tariffs. Had USA won, Trump would have rubbed it in.
Eh, possibly. No, he probably would
Yeah,
have just been on some petty shit. But I just think those players, the hockey game was just intense because those guys love playing hockey and they had
yeah,
pride. And it was two exhibition games that were very close. Like they played like it mattered. They played like it was the end of their life, bro. And it was good to
yeah.
see. Absolutely loved it. And despite what a lot of people think of sports stereotypes, I am a black man that always watched hockey. I remember back in the days in the mid '90s. Remember on Fox when they had hockey, they had the little thing in the puck where it kind of moved against the screen,
Yeah,
light up. I'm talking about. I was watching hockey back in the days when Detroit Red Wings were like dominating in the mid '90s, like Avalanche were dominating in the early 2000s. You know, um, so nah. He definitely working on the
yeah,
rebound. Don't
yeah.
even lie at
He
all.
ain't get, he ain't give you no saucy jaws.
Hey, and the fact that he just typed all those lies, they was burning as his fingers was typing. And his computer was getting caught on fire as Ron was typing that. So,
Since they don't
hey,
get as many opportunities to represent their respective
that's a fair
countries.
point. That's a fair point too.
Yeah.
So,
Oh
it
man.
was dope to see. I enjoyed it. I saw some great hockey. I don't know about y'all. I enjoyed it. I thought it was dope to see.
Yeah.
So
Shout
loved
out to
it.
Team Canada for taking it home. And
Nah. We ain't shouting them out. Fuck them.
hey, shout out they won, man. They got it done. Hockey's not a U.S. sport. Like,
It ain't. It
hey,
ain't. Still, it's still USA, baby. Bump them old weird Canucks.
but this whole the whole thing that heated up the hockey thing is the fact that they're trying to fix All Star Weekend, saying maybe that might make it a little bit more competitive. But
Mm,
the question
mm,
is for the NBA players, are they too entitled? Because it seems like every time we try and fix something, the answer to it is, well, just hey, you want to fix the dunk contest? Put up $1 million for the win. Like, bro, you make 30-40 million dollars a year. Why does the answer to making something better always have to be put up more money?
mm,
Why can't you just be good at your job? Like,
mm,
I mean, and I know a lot of the talking heads on TV are like, well, it's the superstars. We need more superstar, and I think that's bullshit because Harold Miner wasn't a superstar when he won the dunk contest. Hell, Michael
mm,
Jordan wasn't a superstar when he won the dunk contest. They became superstars because they won.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Brent Barry wasn't a superstar when he won the dunk contest. He still ain't a superstar now.
Yeah, but
No, so
it's on the path for their career though.
for some, yeah, some guys it did, but a lot of guys who won. Zach LaVine is not a superstar.
No,
Aaron Gordon's not a superstar.
nope.
So like this notion that talking heads keeps, oh, we need the superstar athlete. That's not true. We need we need
People
and I think
either
this may huh?
people that want to. No, we just need people that
In
want to
fact,
be
yeah,
there.
you do. You need that as well. But I think this may be the part of the game that might be hurt most by one and dones. Because remember, there used to be a time where we saw these guys a couple years in college, and that's how we knew, oh, this dude's gonna be in a dunk contest one day. Like
Mm-hmm.
we knew Vince was gonna be in a dunk contest at Carolina,
Yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
not from his NBA time. Like we knew Harold Miner was gonna be in a dunk contest from USC. I
High
think
flyer.
that might right. We're not seeing these guys being promoted on the college level. So now
Mm-hmm.
we don't really see them coming. And plus you have an influx of European players to where
That
we
too.
don't know much about these guys to know who, hey, this guy might be a high flyer, he can do. So yeah, I think the guys, there's just so many different avenues now to getting to the NBA where we really don't know who can do what. But why does the fix always have to be put more money? Oh, fix the All Star game. What do we need? Well, put up $1 million. Why? Like you make $40 million. Why do I have to give you another million just to make an exhibition game a little bit more competitive? Not slightly. We just want y'all to play the fourth quarter hard. Not even the first three, just the fourth quarter. You can score. You quarters 1 through 3. You can score 600 points. But that fourth quarter, we'd like to see a little defense. You know, if it's and only if it's a close game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Alan, nope, I'm not doing it. We have viewers in Canada. I'm not putting that comment on my screen, man. You trying to get me canceled in Canada? What's wrong with you, man?
But I mean, look, I'm just gonna say this, and this is not a shot at McClung.
Okay.
Um, I think he's done a phenomenal
Right.
job of taking advantage of situations that have opened up for him personally and getting his name out there and exposure. And he's done a phenomenal job of taking advantage of it. Bravo to him. And it's not a shade. It's no shade on him. So any person in his situation should take advantage of any opportunity to, get your name out there and shine on a big
Yeah.
stage. So he's done that for the last 3 years. Bravo to him. My point is that I'm looking at a guy that is a G leaguer who can't stay on a team, not just any team. He's not on a main NBA roster for the last 3
Right.
years. He's dunk contest.
Right.
So you're literally living one of your biggest, quote unquote, biggest events of All-Star Weekend on the back of a guy that's not even on the NBA roster. What are we talking
Okay.
about? You're showing me that you don't give a damn about your product. So why should I, as a consumer? I didn't watch it this weekend. I didn't watch it. I refused to because I knew what the hell I was getting some bullshit. I didn't watch it.
Here's a question for you though, from Twitch. Would you want to see NBA All-Star Game to be mixed squads of WNBA and NBA players, or maybe USA versus the world format?
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I get it. I love the ideas. I think they're great ideas. And matter of fact, if I was a commissioner, I would pick a USA versus the world format, or just go East versus West and just keep it like that. But here's what I would really do. I would just get rid of it because you damn entitled millionaires don't give a damn. You don't care. You don't. I'm. That's why I stopped watching it. Because I'm not gonna waste my precious time, which I value so much, to sit there and just be just literally made a fool of and told, hey man, we're giving you, man. So yeah, I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with saying, hey man, this big pile of crap, man, called basketball, NBA. This is what it is. No, I don't. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, the Jets girls. So
No, I mean that it didn't work for everybody. Remember, Harold Miner was out of the league 3 years later. So I mean,
yep,
it didn't.
I,
I mean, the only thing we were saying was it was like guys weren't stars coming into it. The only guys who
yes,
were stars coming into it were guys if it was like their second or third time in it. Sean Kemp.
mm-hmm,
Uh, but for the most part, it was usually the top draft picks. Those guys, the most athletic guys, right? Kobe, rookie year. Steve Frank, it was all the young guys.
mm-hmm.
And then they utilize that fame to get a new shoe deal. But now they got shoe deals coming into the league. They don't really have to earn a whole lot. So
So what you tell?
that's what we're saying, April. Not really that it projected them into greatness, but it did give them more notoriety. They didn't have that going into the contest usually.
And also what I took from that, Bobby, is there's another reason on why they don't care. I don't need the I don't need the dunk contest to market myself. I got the NIL. I already came in with this shit. I'm good.
True.
It's
True.
another reason why they don't care for it. It's back in the days. You're right. I thought some of those cats did use the All-Star Weekend to market sales.
Yeah.
Eventually turn into endorsement deals. Hey man, I'm balling on the biggest stage with the biggest names in the game. Look at me. Give me my shoe deal. I'm dropping 28 and 8 in the All-Star game, and they're playing solid defense. Let's go. Give me my shoe deal. I'm doing this against Jordan, Kemp. I'm doing it against Bird, Magic, all these
Yeah.
goes. So I don't. I
Auntie showing love to our Twitch viewer.
I just think that it, to the original question, are they entitled? They are extremely entitled. I mean, just look at the movement of these players. I want people to really ponder on this. They get they get guaranteed contracts, right? They
Yeah.
That was not agreed on in the CBA. We do know that, right? I was not agreed on in the CBA that it was
See?
mandatory to get guaranteed contracts, but they're getting guaranteed contracts because that was something that was been the mode and now is expected by these players is to get these
Mm.
guaranteed contracts. But that's not in the CBA that they're guaranteed to get these guaranteed contracts. That's just something that's given to them because that's what they wanted and they fought and cried for, and one owner gave in, and then next thing you know, all the other 30 teams, all the other players are like, "Hey, I want my guaranteed
I,
contract."
see, cut it out, Ron. You ain't got saucy jaws. Cut it out.
And we were so good, and we were doing.
We were doing so good.
Oh, we were doing so good. This is getting out of
You at
control.
least get extra highlights when you win a dunk contest for a few years. I'm not talking like everyone is MJ. Yeah, yeah. I get what you're saying, Jay. But
Yeah,
if Auntie showing love to our Twitch comment who was saying the WNBA 11, but the only thing I don't like about that idea is now we have to, like, why should the women have to cut into their off time?
yeah, because it's their off
Yeah,
season, right?
because remember, this is right. This is their off season.
Yeah,
So, like, the marketing team needs to find ways to where they shouldn't. And I'm trying to fret, like, they already have to go above and beyond to promote their sport.
mm,
They shouldn't have to do 2 to 3 times as much as their male counterparts to promote their sport. Find more creative ways, and find more ways than always leaning on the NBA to promote it. Like
mm.
you have an entire marketing department
Sure
that gets
do.
paid, earn your paycheck.
Sure
Instead
do.
of every idea can't just be, okay, we got this going for the NBA. Put a WNBA player in it. And that no, like you get
Hey,
paid
NBA,
to come up with ideas to promote, earn your check.
hey, NBA, bail us out.
So with the
Uh, uh,
right. See, yeah, they were playing right. Nope, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. Nope. Nazi said get paid. Yeah, they well, I mean, obviously they get paid for it, but yeah, they shouldn't have to be. They shouldn't have their vacation time cut in half just to promote the game. The marketing team can find another way to promote their
hey,
sport
Bob.
without them having to.
Hey,
Uh,
skip that next comment, bro. Skip that next comment. Just skip it. Skip that next comment, bro.
he says. So if we still get our regular All Star with no NBA players involved, so it will be mixed games during NBA All Star weekend. We are not sharing our weekend with them. Now, see,
Uh,
that's what I think wrong. Like everybody's talking about the mixed 3 point contest. Why can't we do that during WNBA All Star weekend?
nah, I'm with you. I'm with it.
Yeah.
No, I look. I 100% agree with you. About that factor of it. It's not that I don't like the idea of having the mixed players with WNBA and NBA. It's not that I hate it. I think it's a great idea, but I think to the bigger picture of what Bobby's point is, why the WNBA always has to, and I get it. I mean, they're the small fish in this conversation, so appease to the NBA. But if you're trying to stop being the small fish and be the big fish, you can't always just keep being the little leech off of NBA. Like you said, I've always been on that too. You have a marketing department, WNBA, and for some reason, I don't know how the hell y'all keep a job because y'all done horribly as a marketing department for the WNBA over the last few years, and it's crazy.
No NBA during NBA. Why not? They are the WNBA already invaded the NBA. Not you. They owe you one. Like
Mm-mm.
Sabrina came into the men's backyard to do her thing. Now the NBA has to return the favor. They owe you one for that.
Yeah. Well, they've been subsidizing for the WNBA
NBA
for
is whack.
so. Mm-mm. OMG, Ron. I can't.
So, oh, hey, are you yelling at us, April?
Yeah, because she's in all caps. Stop
I'm
yelling at me.
saying,
Hey, she's in all
why
caps.
are you yelling?
Hey, April, you do know when you put it in all caps, that is you yelling at us as if you're typing, like in typing. Like we good. All right, she calmed down. She took all caps off. She good. She good.
So, but I mean, what are some other things like how else can things be fixed in the NBA surrounding All Star Weekend that don't involve money?
I don't think you can, bro. That's why I said I just think you get rid of it. You just acknowledge that hey, from the fans and management around the league came in unison and said you voted an all-star and just keep it moving. Give them a little plaque and because I'm one of the people I can't buy the charades no more because y'all keep changing the format damn near every year. You can't stick with nothing. Um, it's shown that every time y'all try to come up with a new invention, it doesn't go over well. I'm done with it, bro.
Whoa,
So
do we have to pause, April?
whoa,
April, her first pause moment. Pause.
yeah, clean that up, April. Clean that
Yeah,
up.
I would say everybody watches women's sports. Yeah, women's sports got it right now. They got it. They got it right now.
Yeah. So
And I agree. This year was
really,
really. I mean, first it started with Big Ron, San Antonio Spurs coming out cheating bastards. How you gonna cheat in the skills competition?
I didn't like that. I was actually. I mean, it was funny, but at the same time, it was offensive at the same time. Because if you didn't want to be there, like yeah, they probably could have found somebody that would probably wanted to be there and participated in that contest. So I don't know.
And the sad part is, you would think it come from Chris Paul, but the word on the street it was Wimby's idea to do
Wow,
the cheat.
that was his last
uh,
resort. He's like, you bum clots, blood clots. Too soon. Uh, anyway, Wimby.
so we got ratings not the same. Beast from one genre to the next. NBA trying to protect a bottom line. WNBA needs to grow. True. It was
Not
hey, shout out to Rod.
growing.
Shout out to Rod. White people won the dunk contest in Black History Month. Eagle fans on the Randy Savage screen.
Rise into the Rod. That's my man. Rod. Hey, Rod. Good
Yeah.
people,
Oh
man.
yeah, yeah.
He funny, bro. See, because the thing is with
Good.
WNBA is growing, but I mean, if we're still keeping a buck, no matter how great of a year that they have financially, they still ain't in the green yet. They still ain't
They
turning.
said ever had too much wine. Last WNBA game I went to, I got front row for 20 and 2 for 1 coupon for an In and Out burger.
Hey, that's funny. Hey, how is In and Out? Because Whataburger's whack. I thought Whataburger is so overrated. I thought it was trash.
uh, In and Out, In and
I
Out, In and Out. It's decent. It's decent.
Okay.
I mean, the animal fries is fire, but you got to eat them like as soon as you get them. You can't travel.
Yeah. Yeah.
They would turn to like little wood pieces real quick.
Mhm.
It really the In and Out is. I wouldn't say it's a myth. The only thing and one thing I really don't like about In and Out is one of them spots they serve the burger like in a little the little half bag, and
Mhm.
then they put napkins on top, and like the cheese be sticking to the napkin, bro.
Yeah.
Like yeah, man, wrap that whole burger up, man.
You see right that bitch up.
I don't like it. They put the napkins on top, and yeah, your cheese be sticking to the napkin. Nah, and you take that bite, you got little pieces of napkin, and nah, man.
I wait, the sound effect was crazy. Hey,
Never had In
oh,
and Out, not one close enough. I mean, it's decent. I ain't gonna. If you eat it in the restaurant, it's better than like going to get it and take it home. I will say this though, bro. If I had the money to open up a business, it would be In and Out because that would be packed, yo. Lines down the block and around the corner.
mm,
So, but they got a smart business model too. You can't open one unless you've worked in one before, which is
mm.
pretty dope. You know, they want you to have the full experience. But how do we get on burgers, man? I mean, all right, let's go there then. It took it there. Let's go there. What's the best fast food burger? What's going on? Let me hear it.
I don't know. Right now, I can't even cap. I'm in the tie between Culver's and Freddy's right now. I don't know, bro. It's kind of
Okay.
hard. Bro. Them two be slapping,
Uh,
bro.
I'm honestly I'm gonna go fat burger.
Oh yeah, y'all got the fat burgers out that way. Yeah.
Fat burger. I
Mm.
don't know if that counts as fast food.
Yeah,
It
I
may.
would. So
LeBron said, "I don't understand how you like In and Out. Like I said, if you eat it in the restaurant, it's cool. Don't I wouldn't recommend like going to take it home. Uh, we got Shake Shack. Okay, Shake Shack. I've not been to Shake Shack in so long. I forgot what it tastes like. I might have to check. I might have to go.
yeah,
That,
Shake Shack bougie, bro. It's like taking the poor man's meal and trying to bougify that shit. That I mean, it's cool and all, but
Culver's has the best burger. I'm not hip to Culver's. Is that a down south thing?
well, Culver's actually is a Wisconsin thing, but
Okay.
it came through the Midwest, and now they kind of made their way down south. So,
Okay.
um, yeah, they do like the butter burgers, like the flat the flat burgers and shit, and then they put
Okay.
their little Wisconsin cheese on there. Yeah, yeah, not they burgers like that. They do the homemade custard, like the homemade ice cream and shit like that. So
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
If we were
Del
living in LA, went
Taco.
to In and Out every day.
Mm,
I wouldn't get no burger from Del Taco though.
no, 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 no. But I definitely remember when I used to go to California a couple of times. We used to smash some Del Taco, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Right now, I definitely got Fat Burger. Fat Burger killing. That'd be Fat Burger hit the spot, bro.
I
And they
do
got
like
the solid chili cheese fries.
Five Guys
Five
is
Guys.
overrated,
This
bro.
is overrated. Uh,
Because it's overpriced now. They
true. True.
oh, they way too overpriced now. I'm like, yo, bro, y'all wilding right now on the prices, dog. Like, chill. Mm-mm.
There's a restaurant in San Antonio that just got its first Michelin star called Mix. What's that?
Mixed lot. Oh,
Mixly. What did this dude try? Man, this is the Audible Sports Podcast. This is not uh Tinder. I couldn't think of no other app.
hey, hey, this man Rod, this is my idol, dog. This shooting this shot in the comments in the middle of the show. I love it.
56
Hey,
tacos. Nah. See, hey, we got a spot out here called Vito's Tacos. That's the only place I can get tacos from. Fire.
hey, but I'm so mad that April has ignored it, dog.
Right. You know what I'm talking about? just straight bypass surgery on you.
Hey, bro.
she basically she basically hit him when you're trying to get somebody attention. They hit you with the side eye and keep talking. Yeah, man. Me and the homies, we was talking. Yeah, man. We was she just ain't even skip a beat in the conversation.
Hey, hey, turn this shit off because tonight's episode has gone off the rails on such another level tonight, bro. This shit is off the rails, bro. Oh my god,
Oh man.
this is.
Uh,
Mm-mm-mm.
it is that Friday. Hey, do a quick check in before we get to our. Hey, last weekend was Valentine's Day. How was everybody Valentine's weekend?
Oh, it was lovely. It was lovely. Lovely, yes, sir. Mhm.
was playing long game.
Yeah.
Uh, did you use any music from your playlist?
Oh, neighbors know my name, dog. Yeah, yeah. I just want to say this, man. I love Valentine's Day because, hey, man, I know I'm getting up there in age, but hey, still no blue chew, baby. Still no blue chew,
He
baby.
said still no.
Still no blue chew, baby.
Wow.
Let me stop
Oh, she hit him with the.
with the Christian mingle. No, no, Auntie, we do not want him around those good Christian women because we don't want him tainting them at all. Don't need that.
As I've been telling y'all, I added some of your songs on the playlist. There we go. All right, all right.
Mm, yeah, yeah, it had me a great Valentine's. Yeah, man, but hey, man, hey, man, I'm gonna kick it off this week. Hey, man, how you doing, my big bro, Bobby? How's everything? Is everything good? Anything you need me? You need from me? Hey,
That's
we.
see,
I know.
see, you hear me surprised. I told you I revised it, so now I gotta tell you the revision. I've actually been
Oh,
thinking about that a lot, like because I was
mm,
thinking, like, of course, hey, if y'all been in with us, y'all know the thing that inspired me to do that. Not only my original partner in this podcast thing, shout out to my boy Shaka, rest in peace. But I was also inspired by the Pivot podcast,
mm,
and I remember an episode they had with Ryan Clark was speaking on a friend of his who had um took his own to took himself to the upper room, and he was thinking of like what could he have asked him to check in. And so I've been thinking about it like myself, like okay, it's my interpretation of their concept, and like I really wanted to make it our own, like
mm,
for Audible. So I basically revised it, and I was thinking about what things we really ask and to reach each other. And since we've been doing it, so I came up with a new 3 questions, and hopefully
mm.
we can carry this tradition and make it, and hopefully people can pick it up and use it in their everyday lives. So I'll give you the new 3 questions. Which first question is, hey, what stresses have you been dealing with lately?
Mm.
Because at the end of the day, that's what we really want to know. What things have been stressing you out, and what have you been dealing with lately? The second question is, hey, what have you done to eliminate them? And then
Mm.
the third question being, hey, what do you need from me to help you get through?
Shit, you got
So,
along.
so those will be the new big three uh, health check-in questions. So I kick it to you again, and you will be you could be the first to answer. So first, hey, what stresses have you been dealing with lately, man?
Man, hey man, hey, anybody that know you got got kids and job and bills. I just got any regular person stresses. A person who ain't rich, out here trying to make these ends meet. It does get stressful at times, but I try not to let them overtake my mental, man. Because I just try to knock them down as best as possible. Each financial little situation, whether it's pay this off, pay that off, or fix this, fix that. Just sometimes even when it comes to just sacrificing certain things. Because there be some times, man, I be like, man, damn, I want that Kansas City fitted hat. I'm like, damn, I want that,
Mm-hmm.
WWE Championship Kansas City Chiefs belt. Like, damn, man. But nah, man, let me go ahead put this towards that. You know, put out one fire. So, yeah,
Right.
man, just to every normal day stretches of a person on a grind, trying to make sure stay afloat. But uh, you know, uh, I'm doing my best to eliminate them, and for me, is being
Mm.
on time. Being on time. I am terrible at being on time, bro.
I'm no comment.
Yeah, yeah. As you know, I am terrible at being on time,
Yeah.
as Bobby has witnessed. Um, and you know, I know I'm bad at it, and it's not intentional. It's just I be losing track of time because I get caught up in shit, and because I'm passionate about shit. And when I get caught up in shit, then I lose track of time. And I'm like, oh shit, I gotta be, or I be knocked the fuck out sleep. So those are two things. But regardless of why I be late, I'm missing out on money, and I realize that I'm missing
Yeah.
out on things that could possibly help me, eliminate those stressors. So
Right.
that's probably the thing I gotta get a hold on. And only thing I need from you, man, is just hold me accountable. As I say this, me being late, and I know you laughed, but at the same time, you do know this about me, so and you've held me accountable. So just keep doing that, bro. So and then it'll be to a point in time that you won't have to hold me accountable, but and when we get to that point, still hold me accountable. Don't lax on me just because I finally started acting right. Just stay on my
Yeah.
ass. Pause. So
Oh yeah.
so yeah, man. So I throw it back to you, man. Man, what you stressing about over there, man? I saw a gray hair pop up right there off the side of your right.
Yeah, it's a few of them, man, down here, man. I'm telling you, it's about time for that just for men.
Oh
Uh,
shit.
a little application in there, you know. Uh,
You're trying to touch up.
you know what I'm saying? Uh, see, ain't he? So yeah.
No doubt. No doubt.
uh, for me, just uh, trying to be tax refunds on the way. Yeah. Uh, trying to be a father for a teenage girl.
Mm. Oh Lord.
You know, it says that she's a junior in high school. We got prom coming up next year.
Mm.
Uh, you know, we got uh, boyfriends who I refer to as uh, the Dipper, aka dipshit. She'll understand. uh, and then also, with my youngest, uh,
Oh Lord.
trying to instill certain certain responsibilities in him that I didn't have when I was his age.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So, uh, and of course, all trying to balance family with whatever else I'm trying to do. So that's always what am I doing to eliminate the stressors? I mean, aside from locking my daughter up in a room, homeschooling her and till she's 25.
Say that on.
um,
You did not just say that on live air.
you know, I guess trying to be the example of the type of dude that she should invite into her life.
Boy, child services better be at your door, nigga.
They are. They are. And I will do them folks like King Richard, boy. Get the fuck out of here. Um, but yeah, I guess trying to be the example of the type of dude that she should, want to be around her.
That's fair.
Um,
I do.
and at the same time, trying to be the example for my youngest of something he should aspire to be better than.
Mm.
Like I don't want him to be like me. He can't be like me. I want him to be better than me. So
Mm-hmm.
trying to plant that seed in his head. So that's what I'm doing to try to eliminate those stressors, and trying to be more of an open communicator with the wife at the same time. Just um, to make sure that we carry each other's burdens
Mm.
and uh, what do I need from you to help me get through? Being on time helps.
That does help. Yeah.
Being on time can help. um, I would say um, match my energy.
No doubt.
Like, cause that, like, I mean, obviously, we all pod because we love it. We love podding,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm sure we draw inspiration. Like, of course, I draw inspiration from Gil's Arena, the Pit. We see all these guys doing it. We draw inspiration, but I draw more inspiration from the people that we know. I draw more inspiration from the guys at the rec room. I draw more inspiration from you and your crew at IOW. I draw more inspiration from the guys at Let's Talk Sports. I think the more that we can inspire and motivate each other, like if we're not, yeah, the big guys, they're doing what they do, and we want to aspire to be that. But if we're not pushing each other,
Mm-hmm.
then we're not raising the floor.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, we're the floor. We got to make that floor, get that floor. The closer we can get the floor to the ceiling, then we can all hit that ceiling. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, what I need from you is, yeah, man, keep innovating and motivating me to do better. Uh, like Auntie said earlier, everything is competition. And I
Mm-hmm.
believe that, like, if we're not competing with and motivating and pushing each other, then what are we doing it for?
Facts.
So, um, yeah, absolutely. That's what you can do to help me get through it, man.
I feel that.
And with that, I take it to the quote of the week, and this is something I heard. I was watching. So I can't remember what I was watching, but it hit me different when I heard it. So here it goes. Um, have gratitude for your regrets. They are there to remind you to be a better version of yourself. Once again, have gratitude for your regrets. They are there to remind you to be a better version of yourself. And I know that sometimes we'll get asked the question, We ask each other, hey man, do you have any regrets in your life? And hey, I know everybody tries to be, no, I don't have regrets because if I didn't do this, it would. No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit that we tell each other to not want to relive our mistakes. Um, I'm sure everybody has a regret or two, something they would do different if they could. And I like this quote because it reminds, yeah, looking back at the things we did wrong, yeah, they just motivate us to be better. So yeah, that quote just struck me a little bit different. I can't remember what I was watching when I heard it, but hey, shout out to whoever said it. Uh, Shit, and that's that, man. Hey, remember 3 new questions. So if you want to jot them down, go ahead. Hey, ask your folks. Check in every week. What
Yes,
stressors
sir.
are you dealing with lately? Hey, what have you done to eliminate those stressors? And what do
Yes,
you
sir.
need from me to help you get through this stressful
Mm,
situation? Three
I like
questions
that.
you check in with your folks, and hey, uh, the first step to getting over anything mental is talking about it. It's communication, opening that door, and that's a good way to do it. Challenge for the week, man. What you got for the folks?
Hey, man. I challenge y'all to just be patient with your children, no matter what age they are. And the reason why I say this, I caught myself because we got snow this week, so the kids only
Okay.
went to school for one day this week, so they were snowed in.
Ooh.
I had an off day, so we were camping out. We were playing the video game, and I realized I'm like, "Oh, my baby girl is 7. She doesn't understand this." Like, and I
Hmm.
was, and it took me back. It took me out. I'm like, bro, like, damn, like, cause I like it's a video game, and I'm literally kirking on a 7-year old. Like, what am I doing? So I tell. Hey man, it's been real, man. We'll catch y'all next Friday, man. Cut this shit, bro.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, and have patience with people. Yeah, not just your kid. That's what I'm challenging them now. Have patience. No, have patience with your kids, man. Because hey man, it's your job as a parent to help them understand and guide them. Uh, you know, they're not supposed to understand what we understand. They're not. They're not supposed to understand what the parent know. It, it's the job of the parent to guide the child and groom them and get them to a point of being a worthy citizen in society. So yeah, um, that's my challenge to the parents. More patience
Alright.
with your
I like it. I like it. I could have used that advice a little bit earlier today, but I like it. I like it.
children.
My challenge for everybody this week is a simple one. Uh, I challenge everybody to learn one new thing about themselves this week.
Mm, ooh, that's deep.
Yeah, just one new thing.
Mm,
Uh, yeah, just to take a look, self-reflect, self-examination. Learn one new thing about yourself this week. 7 days. We'll check back next week to see what y'all learn. But aside from that, hey man, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. As always, do this one more thing before we get out of here. Let's go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, turn your notifications on so you know the next time that we're here and you can be heard, which is every Friday, 7:05 Eastern, 4:05 Pacific. And
yes.
always remember, if you don't like looking at our beautiful faces and Mars saucy jaws, every episode is available at midnight via Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio.
Hey, yeah. Hey. That's the next saucy jaws, but in like the form of
Saucy
the jaw
jaws.
symbol. But it's in the lettering of the jaw symbol, like the shark, like the movie Jaws, saucy
Uh-huh.
jaws. Yeah, that's our next T-shirt. Our next T-shirt.
Other than that, what you got for the folks so we get out of here, man?
Hey man, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and most importantly, take care of them jaws. No, not the creepy white woman. No,
She likes it.
no, no.
And remember, uh,
Oh Lord,
hey,
this is. I can't, bro.
also a challenge for our European brothers. Hey, we are offering a $5,000 reward for a photo of Karl Malone in the red light district. So